What's up guys, and welcome to Myth Busting Mondays episode 55. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you guys have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. We are aiming for 3,115 likes on this video guys, but without further ado, let's get on to the first myth of today's show. So the first myth of today's show guys is being sent in by Darkness Dark, and he asks, can you stop the Apothicon from taking the Pack-a-Punch at spawn with killing time? Now, if you guys remember back to the Eisendrache, one of the earlier episodes of Mythbusting Mondays, you guys will remember that we actually tried to stop the rocket that sets off at spawn with killing time. This is a very similar myth, and we were able to stop the rocket in spawn on the Eisendrache. But can we do this on Revelations with the Apothicon that takes the Pack-a-Punch machine? Now, I don't think we'll have enough time to do this, but let's try it out anyway, boys. So let's spawn into the map, run straight over to that Gobble Gum machine. Here we go, let's see. Boom, we get that killing time. Spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it. Stop. Boom, no. We can't stop him from taking the Pack-a-Punch, but it's very, very close. I don't think there's enough time there. I was as fast as I could possibly be, but it does stop the Apothicon, but it just doesn't stop him taking the Pack-a-Punch machine. But thank you so much for sending that in, Darkness Dark. That was an amazing myth, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show guys is being sent in by My Awesome Gaming channel, and he asks, using a death machine slash minigun while trying to exit the Apothicon will not trigger the suction slash exit. Now this is more of a fact, it actually doesn't. Now I don't know at this point in time if Treyarch intended this to happen or it's some kind of bug or glitch that they will fix, but right now if you do use a death machine and walk into the exit to the Apothicon, it won't suck you out, it will keep you in there. Now I wanted to find out at this point, if we drop a killing time, will it actually keep us inside of those suction pods? Now the thing is, we can't actually activate Gobble Gums while we are holding the death machine. So what I had to do was get rid of the death machine and go back to my normal weapon, then activate the killing time, and as you guys see right there, the killing time does not stop me from actually getting sucked out of the Apothicon and back into the normal map. But hopefully you guys can use the information about it not sucking you out if you've got a death machine to your benefit, and there you go guys. Killing time does not stop you from being sucked out of the Apothicon. But let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show guys is being sent in by Mr. OP, and he says, can you use anywhere but here Gobble Gum while you are teleporting or getting sucked into the Apothicon? Now this is pretty similar to the last myth, but this time we are going to be using the anywhere but here Gobble Gum, and if you guys don't know, that Gobble Gum allows you to teleport to any random location around the map. So can we do this whilst we are actually using the Apothicon teleporter to go from the normal map to inside of the Apothicon? Now there's two variations of using this Gobble Gum for most transportation myths that we normally do here on Mythbusting Mondays. The first one is trying to actually activate it while you are inside the teleporting cutscene. So when we actually go into this Apothicon, we see the little cutscene that plays between going into him and then actually exiting him. If we click the anywhere but here button while we're actually in there, it will not teleport you during the cutscene, but as you guys see right here, as soon as I end up inside the Apothicon, it will teleport me once I get inside of there. The other version of this myth is where we can actually activate the anywhere but here Gobble Gum before we go in. Just before it activates the actual Gobble Gum, we step inside of that teleporter to go inside the Apothicon. Now, as you guys are seeing right here as well, this does not teleport you. The only way you can actually teleport is if you activate it during that mini cutscene. Not if you do it before, you'll end up going inside the Apothicon and the Gobble Gum will be wasted. But thank you so much to Mr. OP for sending that one in, dude. I appreciate that a lot. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show guys is being sent in by Master Rahul, and he asks, if you go down with self-medication and pick up a nuke, does it count as a kill? Now, the reason why he's asking this is because self-medication, if you guys don't know, is a brand new Gobble Gum added in with the Revelations DLC, which basically allows you to go down without quick revive on solo and get up by killing one zombie. And you can also do this with quick revive and any other perk in general, and you get to keep all of those perks once you get that one zombie kill to get revived as well. So it's really, really overpowered, but really fun to use as well. So Mr. Rahul wants to know is if we pick up a nuke that kills loads of zombies, does that then class as actually working and using that kill to revive ourselves with self-medication? Now this is a very, very random thing. I tested this myth 2 times. The first time I tried this myth, I downed myself, and then I went into the nuke. It killed all the zombies, and yeah, it revived me. But the thing is, I thought maybe it was the fact that the round ended. I'm not 100% sure. But then I tried it again, and the exact same thing happened. But the even crazier thing is that by doing it this way, you guys will have noticed that the timer on my actual self-medication does not go down. Self-medication has 3 activations, so you can go down 3 times, and it will take a notch off each time until the Gobble Gum is completely run out. But you guys notice right there, by doing the nuke round ending method, or just the nuke method or the round ending method, it actually manages to keep the self-medication and doesn't use it at all. So in theory, you pretty much get unlimited revives, unlimited self-medications, and you'll be able to go down hundreds and hundreds of times in any game on solo. Now this will probably be patched at some point, but you guys may as well enjoy it while you can, because it's a pretty damn fun thing to do with nukes and also with self-medication. So there you go, Mr. Rahul. Yes, nukes do seem to count towards a self-medication revive, and also you don't lose your self-medication, which is crazy. But there you go, guys, and let's go and see what is next on the list today on Myth-Busting Mondays. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Mr. Nuke to the Face, and he says, if you get the Apothican servant, shoot all the things out of the sky, then put it back in the box, then use crate power, will it be upgraded? So this is what we did, guys, and this worked. If we shoot all of the blue things out of the sky and then go and upgrade the Apothican servant like I do here, I place it back inside of the mystery box, I spin the mystery box with crate power, and boom, upgraded Apothican servant. So you no longer have to upgrade that thing using the pack-a-punch machine once you've already pack-a-punched the Apothican servant. But then that got me thinking, if I shoot all the things out of the sky and then use ephemeral enhancement, just like my boy Zoodtalu28 asks, he puts, can you upgrade the Apothican servant with ephemeral enhancement? I wanted to find out if that also worked. So we shot all the blue things out of the sky, and before we even opened up the pack-a-punch area, we were able to upgrade the Apothican servant using ephemeral enhancement, which is crazy. That then made me think, if we then go back to the crate power myth, and we go, yo, let's not even open the pack-a-punch area, let's legit just shoot the blue things out of the sky. Will this work? And boys, watch this, watch this. Walking up to the mystery box, spin the mystery box, Apothican servant, boom! Pack-a-punch, Apothican servant, and the pack-a-punch area isn't even opened. This is so cool, and that is why it's the final myth of today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Myth-Busting Mondays. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you did, let's aim for 3,115 likes on this video, guys. You know how we do. If you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And if you guys have got any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now, dudes. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching Myth-Busting Mondays episode 55, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.